Yo, it's good, YouTube? We're back with the Prez. And today I'm gonna bring you a routine that can be done by any level, beginner, intermediate, advanced. So on Press for Time, this is gonna be a fast timed routine. This is the type of routine you're gonna do if you're short on time, you don't have a lot of time to get your workout in. So what this is normally called is a 5MD, a 5-minute drill. What you really wanna work up to is completing the whole routine in under the 5 minutes. Like I said, this can be done by any beginner, intermediate, and advanced. All it consists of is push-ups and pull-ups. The goal is to complete 50 straight pull-ups and 100 straight push-ups in under 5 minutes. Now, if you're a beginner, you're gonna do this at your own pace, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna time your workout. And every time you do this, you're gonna try to get better and better at the time until eventually you can get down to under that 5-minute mark. I ain't gonna front, it's a tough routine. I've been working at it for years. I've been doing this routine. And just recently I started hitting the 5-minute mark. Now I'm gonna do it with the vest on today. Now the goal is, again, 50 straight pull-ups, 100 straight push-ups. It's easier if you guys to break it up, do 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups for 5 rounds. That makes it a lot easier. The challenge is to complete it 50 straight and 100 straight. It's really gonna work on that muscle endurance and that work capacity in that one specific motion. So again, beginner, just work it and time it at your own level. Intermediate, same thing, and if you're advanced, you should be trying to hit this in 5 minutes or less every time. So again, I got the 12-pound vest on today, so follow along. All right, let's get it. 50 pulls. I ain't burning out on the first clip. So what I've learned from doing this routine over and over is the more you break in between your sets, the more fatigued you end up getting. Now mind you, I have this 12-pound vest on, so I wasn't trying to get as many reps as I can on my first clip, but I realized I should have went for more reps than the 15, because once I hit that 15 and I got off the bar, that lactic acid just kept building up and building up. If I could have kept pushing out more reps that first set, I would have banged out these pulls faster. And remember, what causes the lactic acid buildup is your body not having a sufficient amount of oxygen being pumped to the muscles during the working sets. Remember, these are anaerobic sets, which means there's no oxygen being pumped into the muscle. You cannot catch your breath during the set. That's what keeps the burn so high and the lactic acid rate so high. And those anaerobic sets are what really elevate the heart rate and the breathing after you're done with the sets, because you have to make up for that oxygen loss that you were missing during the sets. Yo.
reps were for the form police. If you don't think any of my reps were clean, here's a few bonus for you.
Where we at? Damn, 4 minutes in already, guys. These tough routine. 100 push-ups now. Let's go. 100 clip.
So you guys can hear, I'm really out of breath right now. That's because going straight from the pulls into the 100 pushes causes the blood flow to completely transfer directions in your body. When you're doing the pulls, the blood is flowing constantly to the lats. Now all of a sudden you're doing a quick switch and hitting push-ups. Now the blood is being forced to travel all the way to the chest from the back. It's rushing to another muscle group. That's going to really elevate the heart rate. It's going to force the heart rate to work even harder, pumping more and more blood out. That's what causes the increase of the heart rate. That's what really going to exasperate you during these sets. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip. When you're resting between your clips and you're really trying to get that oxygen back, take deep breaths and imagine the oxygen is being forced into the muscle that you're working. And the same thing as you're going in your sets. As you're repping out, each breath that you take, you should imagine that the air is going to the working muscles. So here I'm trying to force all the air that I take in into my chest as I push through those reps.
Not easy. Already about like a little over 7 minutes. 50 pulls, 70 pushes done so far. Told y'all, this is not easy, guys.
So when you're hitting routines like this, even though they're short and quick, they're going to be burning a ton of calories. It's constant heart rate elevation. It's non-stop working. You're literally working throughout the entire clip until you finish up the 150 reps. So remember, this is a good calorie burner as well. Short, quick, intense exercise.
editing, nothing, guys. Right to the post-workout recording. All right, so. $50 pulls, 100 push. I didn't even check the clock. I know I'm over the 8-minute mark. I was at 7 and change when I was at the 70 push-up mark. Then I hit 3 sets of 10. I'm probably around 8, 9 minutes. Remember, this is recording straight through from the start to the finish. It's a tough-ass routine. And like I said, I did a weighted. It's only 12 pounds on. But trust me, when you're doing endurance and you're trying to race the clock, this makes a big difference. So, beginners, just do this at your level and your own pace. Hit the 50 pull-ups as clean and as smooth as you can, and then go straight to the 100 push-ups. You don't even have to start on the low bar. You could go to a higher push-up bar to start. The higher the elevation, remember, the easier the reps are gonna be. I went to the lowest bar in my park. If I would've went to the middle bar, I might've did it a little better. But regardless, a fatiguing set. Intermediates, no vest on still, do this body weight. Work to complete this in under 7.5 minutes. Advanced, no vest on. You should be hitting this in the 6-minute mark consistently, aiming for that consistent 5-minute mark. Now again, if I did this 10 pulls, 20 push-ups for 5 rounds, I would have completed it way faster. One, because every time you get off the pull-up bar and go to the push-ups, you're giving the other muscle a chance to break. When you're hitting the sets complete, one after another, 50 straight, it's straight endurance in the lats and the pull motion. You ain't giving it no break throughout that whole clip. Then you go to the push, it's very, very fatiguing. Even though the antagonist muscle group, yo, my bad, the phone overheated there. So, even though the antagonist muscle groups, you're still going from one muscle, straight pull motion, to the next, push, and it's consistent. Like I said, 50 pulls, 50 push, so endurance is constant in one muscle. It's not taking a break when you're going back to back. So, we'll take a 10-minute break, take the vest off, and I'm gonna do this again body weight, but I ain't gonna be able to film it because the phone's gonna overheat again. So I'm gonna post. So yeah, as you can see, the phone kept overheating on me, kept cutting off. I waited the 10 minutes, I did the routine again. I kept the vest on, I did it backwards. Did the 100 push, 50 pulls. Did it with my boy. Did it as a routine, 40 push, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10. And then we hit 10 sets of 5 pull-ups. Took us 12 minutes. So like I said, we both did a full routine before this, and this was the second round for me. His first time at the end of his routine, and again, like I said, the first time I did it in about 9 minutes. Now it took me over 12. So it's a hard-ass routine. Keep working on it and building up your endurance. Let's go.
And yo, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. BARNATURALS. Peace out.